And Dalton on the fourth down, and finally, Aaron Donald works his way onto the stat sheet.
Oh, this is Aaron Donald time now. And there's Donald. Ball comes out, and Bernard ends up with it and dives out of bounds with another first down. It's a forward fumble inside of 2 minutes. And since we've heard a crowd like this in Los Angeles for a football team, third false start against the Buccaneers because of it. They set up a screen for Bernard. Hello, Aaron Donald. I like play action here. Collins is not going to get it. Aaron Donald was in there first, but he was one of many. Wilson in trouble. Able to spin out of there. Not again. Donald gets him. After Leonard Floyd missed him, Aaron Donald cleans up, and the sack brings up fourth down.
Yes. I mean, it's been evident all day long.
And there's more traffic. Aaron Donald ends up on top of Daniel Jones.
Well, here is Aaron Donald. We've talked plenty about him, but watch the quick swim move, the chop of the hands. Then he goes back and
second on the team, second on the Rams in tackles. On a 3rd and 10. And he's going to go down. The Rams get a sack. As Mills stepped up in the pocket, and it all collapsed around him. To Sebastian Joseph Day. Donald part of that as well.
Yeah, you've got some movement inside. There's Terrell Lewis coming all the way on the loop from the inside. There's Jalen Ramsey coming over the top. But that's something that people on the outside don't really get a chance to hear about.
Mills dancing around, and he'll be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Leonard Floyd. Astros in their 3rd World Series in the last 5 years. And he's going to go down.
But that time Foreman was able to get in there and impede Ramsey on the play. Look out, and finally, but flags are down. It's Aaron Donald who will get the sack. Normally when those flags are thrown in that situation, it's going to be offensive holding.
Yeah, it's tough. Anytime you've got to try and reach Aaron Donald with his quickness, it's hard to block him no matter what. But when you give him the inside edge to your quarterback.
They've run that play 6 times on this drive.
Nobody better in the red zone than the 49ers. Not that time. Mitchell is stopped for a loss. Aaron Donald has had enough.
In the 6th round, but he has become the starting tailback for this 49ers. And when you talk to him, he said, listen, this kid has no... Take a shot over the top.
Slow developing play. That looked like some kind of mistake.
With holding calls, 10 of them this year for the right tackle. In the backfield, James Robinson, good to have him back there if you're a Jaguars fan. He's such a big part of this offense, although he just met Aaron Donald and coughed up the football, and it's turned over to Jalen Ramsey, the former Jaguar, who gets the loose ball.
What an absolute monster. Just throwing other humans around and ripping that ball out as he does it. The awareness, the strength, the quick move to get in the backfield, and then look at him rip this ball out with his left hand. Robinson's holding it with all his might with 2 hands, and Aaron Donald just pries that thing loose. Great starting field position again for the Rams offense.
3rd and 9, Rams rush 5. Lawrence in trouble. Lawrence is going down. Ernest Jones, now 1.5 sacks on the year for the rookie from South Carolina.
Here's a chance for this Rams defensive line.
2nd and 3, the handoff to Laviska Shenault, and you wondered what would happen. We saw Robinson not get.
It's going to be a dogfight down to the finish.
Cardinals, though, certainly in the driver's seat. Not only a 2-game lead entering play today, as the sack comes. Leonard Floyd combining with Aaron Donald.
Leonard Floyd turned into a Trevor Lawrence sandwich. Ouch.
James Conner starts in the backfield. Off the play fake. And Kyler's going to be taken down. Aaron Donald in the backfield. And a flag immediately 5 seconds in.
Just
Goes right over Max Garcia.
Watch him just get into Max and dump him right on Kyler. Kyler's like, what is going on?
I think he got the message early.
Absolutely.
Yes, they keep track of that and everything else. 2nd and goal from the 4. Tipped and intercepted. Picked off, it's Ernest Jones. Just what the Rams needed. The rookie out of South Carolina makes the play for Los Angeles.
Aaron Donald with the pressure and the tip. Ernest Jones with the interception. You have to play with great vision when you're a linebacker down there in the red area. You have to react quickly. Because he had vision on the throw, he's able to capitalize off of the fact that
we've seen some Kyler magic before in this place, in this direction. Murray stays on his feet. Now he'll go down. And that's how the game will end. It's a 3-sack performance for Aaron Donald.
Rams blitz on 3rd and 7. Wilson tries to dump him up, but there's Aaron Donald. And he threw DJ Dallas to the turf, and it's 4th down. On 1st down, Wilson is in trouble, and he can't get away. Aaron Donald.
There's Madison, and he gets blown up immediately. Toss to Madison, and he gets dragged down by Aaron Donald from the backside.
And I don't think there's a bigger chasm between him, like when you talk about defensive tackles.
2nd and goal, handoff, and nothing there. Wanwu wrapped up by Donald. 6 grabs for 84 yards for Jefferson today. Cousins being chased by Greg Gaines. Escaped him, got hit, lost the ball. Darrisaw reaching for it. It's still loose. And it's Darrisaw to the rescue for the Vikings.
Spotted where the fumble recovered. 3rd down.
Great pursuit by Gaines, and then, sure enough, Aaron Donald.
Yeah, weird.
And for a guy who hasn't played a ton of games, when he's been in there, he's done just that.
Nothing there. Aaron Donald in the backfield, knocking down Devontae Freeman.
For this system, I think it's a little different. I'm going to see Andrews and Jalen Ramsey up top.
Huntley looking in that direction, trying to navigate, and brought down by Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd.
And that's what we've seen today, especially in the 2nd half.
They need a miracle now. It's Bateman. Back for Brown. Punched loose by Aaron Donald. Rams have it, and the Rams win it.
Yeah, he's just got to be smart and realize that a punt right now is a good thing. And Shanahan's going to take that decision out of his hands. Aaron Donald came in and just stoned Elijah Mitchell.
From the 25 on 1st and 10. Need to get something going, and that's not the way to start it. Aaron Donald says hello.
En otras 2 ocasiones, All Pro de primer equipo. Vienen los Rams con el disparo. Brady le pegan cuando suelta el pase, es incompleto.
Normally the 3rd down back in the backfield on 1st down here from the 15. Brady under pressure, gets swallowed up at the 7-yard line. Pressure, and there is Donald. We took a look at him. There he was. 2nd and 10. Yes, correct. Rolling away. Burrow. He gets slung out of bounds. Burrow under pressure. They get him at the 20-yard line. Heat was on, and Donald is right there.